No pukesters helping me to the left, and no pukesters helping me to the right. Didn't need them then, don't need them now.
You are the ex-champion, Mullen.
Now this is the way, Tony and David, that you do the figure four leg lock. Coming at you live from Cousin Tyrone's basement.
And from said King Gunther's guest room. What a dominant performance, but we'll get to that. Anyways, that's my king. That's my king. You know, I don't know who it is. There's a cartoon, because I kind of got out of cartoons at this point, but a meme, and it's just this guy, this cartoon character with his hand in his locker, and there's a picture, and it says like "stunt on these hoes," and then they'll just put a random picture of whoever they're trying to hype up. That's me every morning at King Gunther's picture, "stunt on these hoes."
Gunther, man, I'm becoming more and more of a Gunther guy. But this, first off, happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Hey, we're here. We're one day away as we record this.
I've been playing Power of Love nonstop in the house. I don't know why. Huey Lewis in the news, they remind me of this time of the year. They remind me of, drinking Budweiser.
Are you going to put on Back to the Future?
You know what? I just introduced Back to the Future to the wife. She's never seen it. She's never seen it all the way through. And she's like, I know pop culture stuff like, the gigawatts and the different things that are said in taglines.
Yeah.
You can fly,
Yeah.
And she's like, I've never seen the whole thing through. So you know what I did? Oh, we popped it in. It's on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
40th anniversary of number one.
Really?
Yeah, just barely. When I was in Orlando at Universal, because it is a Universal film, yeah, they were celebrating the 40th.
So maybe that's what kind of kicked off the Huey Lewis in the news playlist as of late.
You're right that the third one sucks, and coincidentally they recorded the second and the third at the same time. Which
really,
yeah, mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
The first one though, so iconic, man. Such a great movie. Like the writing on it was really good, and to think that it was done on set, at Universal Studios, and I don't know, just a really solid movie.
Yeah, it is great. Solid films. Stranger Things starts tonight. I'm excited. Kind of scared to see what happens here, right? I got to go between that and Welcome to Derry. Like I'm juggling and wrestling. Like there's a lot of and basketball and football. How am I mean, I don't know. I'm anticipating over this Thanksgiving break I gain 15 to 20 pounds.
Well, here's the thing is that we're probably not going to have this moment for the next 10 years because Welcome to Derry is incredible. Like it's almost to the point where it's like it feels Stranger Thing-ish.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because time, just kids, it just touches a nostalgia factor of like Monster Squad and all these movies, the Goonies, yada yada yada. But the thing I'm worried about with Stranger Things, and we'll get to wrestling and Thanksgiving talk. These kids are like in their mid-20s now. They don't look like kids. So how are we going to pull this off? But I'm still going to love it because I love that series. And I'm excited to see how they wrap it up. I really am. Welcome to Derry, though. Spoiler alert, people. If you haven't watched it, fast forward 15 to 20 seconds. Love the tie-in with The Shining. I love it. For Scatman Crothers to be in this, it's awesome. Anyways.
So we're 3 episodes in. So we got a couple to catch up on. I believe there's 4 or 5 out right now.
5. Mm-hmm.
5 out right now. So we got a couple to catch up on. We haven't seen Pennywise just yet. They haven't introduced him fully just yet.
So good how they drag it out too. It's so good.
There's a part though in the second episode where there is a Pennywise woman, girl, teenage girl, clown. Yeah. And I was like, are they hinting at at the actual character, or is this thing just kind of lingering?
I think to keep you on your toes, right? Because the thing with Pennywise, if you will, is Pennywise is just one of the forms that it takes, right? Obviously this main form that you see, but yeah.
Scary, man. That part under the bed. Oh man.
This is definitely the most intense, like Chapter 1 was intense to a certain extent. I hated it. Chapter 2, and I hate that I hated it. But I love what they're doing here, and there's supposed to be 2 more seasons, and they're gonna go back in time even further.
Oh man, it's so good. And homegirl with the eye. Oh, she took her eye out. Oh man. Hey, she held it down though. She was like, I ain't gonna tell, I ain't no snitch.
Yeah. I thought for sure the one girl was cooked, but she's like, I told him it wasn't you. I was like, what? Good for you, because you seem like a hole, classic a-hole character. She was, and then she flipped. So
Biff. Ironically, I called you Biff last episode.
I was thinking about that when I brought up Back to the Future.
And I watched Back to the Future. All right, so what do you want to start, man? We got obviously our Survivor Series preview. Survivor Series happening this Saturday.
From San Diego. It's also known as Well Vagina. It's Well Vagina in Spanish. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's Well Vagina. Shout out to all my Anchorman fans. Where should we start? Do we want to start with Brock falling and get that out of the way?
Do you remember it might have been one of the first viral videos. Scarlett takes a tumble with a young lady singing on the table, and then you hear the table crack, and then she just flips over.
Oh man, I don't remember that.
I'm gonna have to send you the video. Scarlett takes a tumble. It's one of the first viral videos. I instantly was like, "Oh, Lesnar took a tumble."
Yeah, and it made him like not intimidating when he fell like that. But he's one of the most intimidating human beings on the planet, right? Like, truthfully. But when he did that, I was kind of like, oh man, that kind of cooked this whole thing right here. And I don't know how the guys who did see it didn't break character and laugh. Like, you saw Breaker, he put the cowboy hat on Breaker, and it was kind of like,
let's hope this moment was captured on season 2 or 3 of Unreal, because I want to see what Gorilla was like. I want to see if those guys were laughing.
Yeah.
Triple H is like, oh, horse shit. What
the hell? Yeah, it was funny. Raw was great though. Like there were people on Twitter saying it sucked. And I didn't understand why. Like, I thought the matches were good. I thought the storytelling was good. We got the funny, inappropriate, per my wife, moment with Dom. Good, minus Brock falling, great ending to the show. So I don't know why people were upset.
Penta getting hurt, that sucked. But
so yeah, I do want to talk about that. Like, there's no way the plan was for Solo to win, right? So because why would WWE want Solo versus Gunther, right? 2 monster heels. I think for sure they wanted that Penta. And even when I knew something was up, because he jumped off, and not necessarily the way he landed, but the way the way Tala Tonga was reacting. You could see it in his painted face, like, uh-oh. Because he was kind of just standing there like, which not everyone needs their face painted. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
But you could tell from him that something had happened.
There's a moment where Penta's like, it looks like he's trying to pop it back in place, like almost like it's dislocated.
Something. But did he have surgery
on his bicep finally?
No. After that injury. Okay. This is a side note to wrestling, but it has a lot to do with wrestling. I got off of Instagram as I talked about on our Podsmas episode, which will be out early December. And for those who aren't aware, who follow here, I had to get back on Facebook to plan this party, right? Send invites and do all this shit. I don't know what happened to Facebook, but there's so much false reporting on that application from wrestling sites, from just everything. So I'm going to be 40 next month. And I feel like I'm getting old, because sometimes I'm like, oh shit. And then it's like, it's fake. So can we stop doing that, people, just for clicks? Okay. Because it pisses me off. Because I did see on there, and I didn't dig into it, Penta had surgery, and he sent like a message out to people. But let me just see if that's accurate.
I did see a message in Spanish on the actual Penta Instagram account this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly didn't have a chance to read the whole thing. So maybe he is going into surgery.
Let's see. Do you think maybe WrestleTalk.com is accurate? Because there is a Facebook post says that Penta out 6 to 12 months. That can't be accurate. Let's see, WrestleTalk. Also, these these websites, could we have any more pop-ups, please? Like, I'd love 17 more pop-ups that I have to fucking exit out of. Okay, Penta. Thank you all to everyone who checked in on me. This injury tested my body and spirit, but it also awakened the strength that has always guided me. I'm a Mexican warrior. Damn it. See, I clicked on something. Getting old. I'm a Mexican warrior forged in a struggle, honor, and heart. And though the fall was hard, I rose with a fire stronger than ever. To my rival, my deepest respect. Blah, blah, blah. I'll be back very soon. Stronger, more prepared, determined to finish what I left pending. Thank you for standing with me. So that was from his Twitter account. Penta El Zero M.
Miedo.
So that really.
But he didn't put a time frame. There's no time frame for it. He didn't even say what the injury was. So
no, it's just the goddamn dirt sheets and the bullshit.
Speculation. It's a dislocated shoulder. It's a rotator cuff thing. It's there's so many different things that it could be. I mean, the positive about it is that it's nothing with his legs, his shoulder. It doesn't seem like that would be a super long.
Yeah.
Time away.
Just depends. I mean, think about how often you fall on your shoulder in wrestling, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully it's not too long. He had the juice, right? He had the glow like Bruce Leroy. So hopefully he's back.
Gave him pyro inside the ring.
And your son texted me about it. Your son was like, I love the new pyro. I'm like, you're paying way too much attention to detail for a 12-year-old.
12-year-old.
Yeah. It's too much attention to detail. Go pick
jacket was fire.
Mm-hmm. I agree. So yeah, that does suck. But makes it easier for my King Gunther to advance to the finals. Much respect to Solo, my son's favorite wrestler at the moment. Though Carmelo Hayes is creeping up there. It's getting very tight.
Man, Hayes, what a performance, bro. Like you were a few minutes behind the match behind the live taping or the live. Yeah. And I text you, I was like, bro, fire.
So good. Such a great match. They beat the shit out of each other. It was a lot of fun.
This seems to be a thing that that Gunther, this is an opponent that he matches well with, right? The athletic, high flying guys. He matches up really well against him. There's a moment where you think that Gunther's going to put him over. There's a moment like, oh my gosh.
The count out. Yeah.
It's almost there. Carmelo Hayes is about to beat Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
Until he didn't.
Yep. Listen, I ham it up on here, right? As my dad used to say, my mom used to say when I was a child. I ham it up on here saying I'm, King Gunther's biggest fan. But I am a huge fan of Gunther, and it's for good reason because, like, you name a bad Gunther match. Like, I'm sure everyone has bad matches, but like off the top of my head, I can't think one where I was like, oh, that was terrible. And the matches that he does have where you're like, I don't know how this will go. It goes above and beyond expectation.
He's a solid guy, man.
And that's why he's going to end John Cena's career.
Does he tap? How does that end? Does he tap out Cena?
Can you imagine? How did he end? Did he tap out Goldberg? He did, right?
Yeah, Goldberg. Goldberg.
Yeah, he tapped him out. Yeah, he's tapping out John Cena.
He tapped out Jay. He
and then the shithead crowd. You tapped out when he tapped out once. Okay, whoop-de-doo. Yeah.
It was enough. I mean, we do need to change the entrance. The entrance is god awful. The song.
Yeah, I do like the old song more. I tried to give this one a chance, but what do you do? It'll be okay.
Yeah. But Melo looked great. It was a fun match. King Gunther advances. We did get news that Sheamus is out, though. So Friday we'll find out who this person's going to be.
Yeah.
Any guesses?
I need to exclude myself from this because I saw who it was. Because they did a double taping.
Really?
Like you remember when they came here before the previous Survivor Series, they did a double taping. So that's what they did. And my dumbass just scrolling on Twitter, on these not even dirts. It would just popped up on the For You side, in between ass and ass, and it was wrestling. And just kidding, if my wife watches this.
No, he's not.
but yeah, I was like, I saw it and I was like, God damn it, I wish I wouldn't have seen that. So I'll be quiet. I won't say one way or the other, but yeah, I know who it is. Who do you think it could be?
Oh, I mean, it's against Nakamura, right?
No.
Would... Hold on.
LA Knight. Yeah.
Oh, so LA Knight advances, and this person's gonna be fighting LA Knight.
Yep.
I mean, Knight got Cardona. Could it be Cardona again?
He just comes back with poop in his tights.
Yeah.
Or Killer Cross.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no real. I mean, is it somebody that we'd be excited about? No.
Do you want me to say who it is? Because I'm sure people have seen it.
Yeah, go ahead. It's out there.
I think the person was already in this tournament. I'd have to go back and look, but I think he was already in it. It's The Miz. Wild, right? Like, why? So it must be a legit injury with Sheamus to, for them to be like, we'll throw The Miz. And I do like The Miz, but like, why can't you just get somebody else in there? And maybe that's why we watch Friday, right? To be like, well, how did The Miz get in there? For those who already knew. But yeah, you kind of wished it was just someone else.
Yeah, it's automatic. Like, there's no way Miz beats LA Knight.
No, but I think also you knew LA Knight was gonna advance. Against Sheamus, right?
So, are you thinking it's gonna be Knight and Gunther in the finals?
I think so.
Yeah.
One thing is like, why is Jay in this?
Because he's Jay Uso. He sells tickets.
Well, I know, I get that, but he's involved in such a major storyline, right? Because like I was looking at the bracket on Monday night when they were showing, and I had honestly forgot that Jay was in this, and I'm like, but why? Like, truthfully, they could have given that to someone else, because I think there's no doubt that Jay's not winning the whole thing. Jay's involved in a storyline going into Survivor Series. So why do we need it? But what is going to piss me off is if Jay beats LA Knight and Jay beats Gunther and we get Jay versus John for the last match.
Oh, you might be right.
Because that's how the year started. Jay, John in the Royal Rumble.
Oh, what a story.
Not a story. Get that shit out of here. Nobody wants to see that.
Nobody does, but it's one that I could see the WWE doing.
It has to be Gunther. I will write a strongly worded email if it's not. Okay.
I didn't even think about that, but now you got me leaning towards that.
Because in my head, that's the only reason he's in this. Like, because it's such a big storyline for Survivor Series. And there's a bunch of other guys that could have got that spot, but I don't know.
Salt Lake City, I hope you're ready. We're about ready to put on the biggest, yes, I said the biggest professional wrestling show in the history of Utah professional wrestling, baby. Saturday, December 13th, live from the Masonic Temple here in downtown Salt Lake. And if you're going to put on a big show, you got to get some big players, baby. Let me introduce you to this man right here, the official sponsor of Devotion Championship Wrestling, Ryan from Kush Cube.
How are we doing, guys? You know Kush Cube. We're born and raised right here in Utah. Anything big that's ever happened in our city, we jump on board. This will be the biggest, the best wrestling ever to come to Salt Lake City, Utah. Front row is already sold out. Second row is going fast. Jump on, grab your tickets now before you miss out. Let's fucking go.
Go, baby. You know, we talk about big players. We got my good brothers, the best friends, the machine gun Carl Anderson, the big LG Doc Gallows, the innovator of violence, the hardcore legend, the maniac himself, Tommy Dreamer in the main event. You don't want to miss this. Get your tickets now, baby. Bite the sour. Get the power. Ah!
You never know. I might even jump in the fucking ring and take someone out.
Live from the Masonic Temple in Salt Lake City.
I love this fight. This is the fight that he's excited to watch.
Joel Harrow, top bantamweight in the States. We are so lucky to be cage-side for this. Spins his way to a big-time blow.
And how tough is this guy?
And that first shot, he was out. Joel Harrow!
What a main event to cap us off for the night, huh?
And I'll be back in the Masonic in December.
The Tongan Kong strikes again. Siwatu, welcome home.
Does Cena lose Saturday against Dom, or does Cena beat Dom and continue to hold this title just for them to put the title on Jay?
I hope that in some type of schmoz cheating, true Dom fashion, cheating to win, he wins and gets the belt back, and we don't have to worry about that belt being on Cena for his last match. Because if it's Gunther Cena, Gunther doesn't need that belt. Jay doesn't need that belt. Maybe LA Knight, it's cool for him to have it. It'd be cool for Solo. Like Solo was only the US champ. I don't believe he was ever the IC. But then also it doesn't make sense because Solo's on SmackDown. Obviously, they can move wrestlers wherever, but I just don't want the belt to be a part of that match. I really just want it to be like, this is John's last match, and maybe give us the thought that, hey, maybe he's the only wrestler to not go out on his back. But he will if he faces Gunther, because that's going to, Gunther is the legend killer, i.e. Randy Orton, but really, he's putting guys out of their careers.
What if it is him, Cena going back to being face? What if it is all a work?
And he just goes heel and says, I'm not leaving. I'm going to leave on my own terms, you idiots. That would be such a waste of a year.
Well, people said the same thing about him going heel was a waste because he instantly went to face as soon as it wasn't working.
Well, the reason him going heel was a waste was because the storyline that was supposed to happen,
The Rock,
by all accounts that you would think, didn't play out. So then it just got weird. But he did some great work as a heel. That match against Cody was great. The lead up to him and Punk was great.
Him and Truth was great too.
Yeah, it felt great. It felt good with Truth. But ultimately, John Cena's a baby face, and everyone always wanted Cena to go heel. They got it for a couple months and got some really good matches out of it.
So you said last week that you did not like Roman coming out. What was your thoughts this week where you got both teams rumbling in the squared circle? I mean, minus Brock taking a tumble, not looking intimidating no more.
I liked what they did. I liked the way that they had at the beginning where Cody, Roman, and Punk were all out there talking about whose team it was. Why are you here? Why is Roman here? And he talks about, my family, the bloodline, yada, yada. So that was fine.
Can I put a sidebar into that?
Yeah.
Jey Uso, great promo in the back.
Yeah.
Worked the mic really, really well.
Jay and Jimmy, both of them going at those guys. Yeah, I thought that was good. It puts a little doubt in your mind that they'll win, right? Mm-hmm. Which I don't think there's no way. I don't think the Vision and these guys win. But and we'll get to that shortly. But yeah, I thought everything was, the lead up was great. I thought it was a perfect Raw before Survivor Series.
Solid. Solid. Okay. Do you want to jump to Survivor Series?
I want to say one more thing that I didn't like about Raw. Our girl Maxine Dupree, she beat Becky, right? Got her title. I don't like the way she looked scared when Ivy Nile came up to her. Like, hey, you beat Becky Lynch. No disrespect to Ivy Nile. But now I need Maxine to have a little bit of like, hey, fuck you, I'm the champ. So Triple H, Hunter, note that. Maxine, note that I know you all watch this show, and just you beat one of the best ever. You're the champ. You can feel fear, but I don't need you being like, oh, it's not you anymore. You're a badass.
Yeah, you are a badass. Don't cower no more. I was watching a podcast, and I forget which one it was, but from the old tag team After Party, Lacey, I forget her last name.
Evans?
Is it Lacey Evans with the dreads?
Oh, with the dreads.
Yeah, they were part of the After Party. They got cut. She has like green. They were the first NXT Women's Champions, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry.
I was watching an interview with her, and she was talking about like how fans would say, "Why didn't you say this? Why did you do that? Why is your character doing this?" And it put in perspective to, and I always forget this, that a lot of these athletes don't say how their character is going to move and what their character will do.
Oh, for sure.
So when we want Maxine to have a little bit more oomph and power and belief in herself and not cower, I wonder if it is Zach saying, no, let's keep Maxine kind of timid around certain people.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. That I'm just, in kayfabe storyline, I'm covering this wrestling organization, and I don't want her to be scared anymore. She's a badass. Did you want to say anything about SmackDown? I love the Chelsea Green, Jade Cargill interaction. Really enjoyed that. Trying to think anything else at SmackDown that stood out, but I don't think there was.
We were talking about the Creed Bros. I'm assuming it's done. I'm assuming American Made is done because Ivy now didn't have not one red, white, or blue on.
Yeah, the Creed brothers are so good, man. Maybe they're just like letting them marinate, right? And they'll bring them back at some point. Because never mind. Because I already know what happens on SmackDown, and never mind. We'll talk about it next week. Let's do Wrestler of the Week and then get into the preview. It's going to be a short preview because there's only 4 matches.
Yeah. My Wrestler of the Week is a man that we've already mentioned on here several times, Carmelo Hayes. I think Carmelo Hayes went into a scary match against a scary guy and performed really well. Did some moves we haven't seen before, man. This dude it was a little bit, they fumbled the DDT on the apron.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like moves we haven't seen with Gunther before. And he performed really well. He was almost there. He had the crowd chanting, holy shit, and this is awesome. So for that, I'm going to say, obviously Gunther could have got it, but I'm going to give it to Carmelo Hayes because he did not go over and he didn't lose anything. I think people are still excited to see Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, I think people are very excited, and I hope that they keep pushing him in that direction and not fall back into some back and forth with The Miz or whoever. But I'm going with Gunther just because of that match. And again, he just has great matches. I'm interested to see what the solo match looks like. Solo, stronger guy. There's no way that was planned. I think they were ready for Penta, Gunther. So I'm interested to see what that's like, but I'm going to go with Gunther this week. I better write that down so I don't forget.
All right. How is the spreadsheet looking? We got to have our year wrap up here in about 5 weeks?
About a month we will. Yeah. It's looking good. I haven't calculated. I mean, I have everyone on here, but
I think that might have been Hayes' first time on there. I know it's not Gunther's first
time. Unless we had him earlier in the year, it is Gunther's first because he's been out for quite a while. Oh, no. We had him earlier.
Okay.
Once. He's going to have to really show up if he's going to win this thing.
All right. Well, that preview is going to be coming up, or that end of the year. Remember, we're going to do our end of year wrap up. We'll do something cool.
Yeah, maybe some awards. All that.
Maybe we can get Pop Out Aiden on or something. Get a guest or something.
Yeah. Oh, before we get into, I'll do this really quick. Before we get into Survivor Series, they came up with the top 30 under 30 wrestler list. Do you want to? Have you seen it?
I only seen Javon post his. He got nominated, but I haven't seen anything else.
Okay. Do you want to try to guess the top 5?
The top 5, 30 under 30.
30 under 30. You could even try to guess the top 10 if you'd like. But just go ahead and name some names. Who did you say at first?
Javon. He's
so
on there.
He was 11.
Wow. Is this just WWE?
No. WWE, AEW, NXT, TNA, like it's all over the place.
Is Joe Hendry under 30?
No.
Okay. Let's see. Ethan Page has got to be on there.
He may be on the list. He's not in the top 10.
All right. Let's see who else under 30. Is Stephanie Vaquer on there?
Again, she might be, but she's not in the top 10.
Rhea.
Yes, Rhea is number 3.
Bianca?
She is not on the top 10. There are... Say again?
Solo?
No. You are forgetting somebody like a real no-brainer.
Younger. Man, I'm
under 30 years old. King of the Luchadors.
Oh, Dirty Dom.
Dirty Dom's number 1.
Wow, he deserves it.
Yeah, Rhea number 3. There are 2 AEW guys in the top 5 at 2 and 4 respectively. There is a WWE female at number 5 that I don't agree with how high she is. I do agree with her on this list, but number 5
Tiffy?
is wild to me. Yes,
Yeah.
Tiffy's number 5, above people like Braun Breaker, who's number 6. Our girl, friend of the pod, Blake Monroe. Number 8, Obafemi. Number 9, Roxanne Perez. Number 10, Leon Slater from TNA. The 2 AEW guys, one of them's a no-brainer, honestly. One has been carrying this company for a couple of years. Now AEW, I think, is in a really pretty good place, but this guy was the guy at AEW.
Is it it's not Swerve?
No.
3
initials.
Oh, yeah, MJF.
Yeah, he is number 4. Number 2, Kyle Fletcher.
Kyle Fletcher's heating up, man. I really like where he's at.
He is. Remember when we were there live though, and I told him to wrap it up, and then people started chanting it.
Yeah.
He's come a long way since that moment. Other notable people on here: Javon Evans, 11. Lyra Valkyria, 15. Sol Ruka, 19. Jordan Grace is on here. A bunch of AEW folks: Hook, Jack Perry, NXT, Kalani Jordan, 28. So, yeah.
You know what that says to me? Is that the next 20 years is in good hands.
Yeah, I think so too. Great. Yeah, and I agree. And I'm excited for some of these people to get their shine, right? Like right now, WWE-wise, that people that are on this list, Dom, Rhea, Tiffy, Braun Breaker's there, right? Like he's there right now. Everyone else, not really getting huge play. So, but I'm excited to see that.
It's going to be interesting to see where they do land, right? Will we see some of those top AEW guys? Will MJF ever get back or get over to the WWE?
I hope so.
Will we see this? It's really cool, man. It's really exciting. And I just hope that we don't hit a lull where we get disinterested with wrestling.
I think, unfortunately, it'll happen. It always happens. At some point, it will be that way. But we just have to hope that there are stars or storylines that you're still interested in when the overall product isn't great. Because you go back to what was it, 2011? Ugh, it was rough. Minus Punk Cena. I think that was the year.
All right, man. We just got a few minutes here, so let's jump into our Survivor Series preview happening this Saturday on Netflix internationally, ESPN everywhere else, right?
That is right. Let's start out with the women's War Games match, because I'm assuming that's how the show will start. So you got Rhea, Io, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and AJ Lee, which we didn't even talk about that whole thing, versus Nia, Lash Legend, the Kabuki Warriors, and Becky Lynch.
I got a newfound respect for AJ Lee after I seen that Stephanie McMahon interview. Did you watch it?
I haven't watched it yet, no.
With this one, simple. I'm going with the good guys. Team Mommy.
Yeah, I think so too. There's just too much star power there. Unless this is a someone new comes in or someone comes back and has the heels win, I don't see them winning.
It feels like there might be a faction that Jax is about to create with Lash Legend.
Mm-hmm.
They need somebody's tiny though. They need a
small flyer.
Yeah, maybe like a Zelina or something. I don't know.
Well, she's busy with her man, I don't know. There's got to be someone out there though. Next match we'll go Stephanie.
Hold on. You said you're going good as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stephanie Vaquer versus Nikki Bella.
Steffi, guys, she got to keep that belt. I'm going with Vaquer.
Yeah, she's gonna keep it. I'm still there with. I need more from her, but that's fine. Stephanie Vaquer for show. John Cena against Dom for the IC title in Dom's hometown.
In the 619, his daddy's gonna be there. I think we get a Judgment Day jumping on John Cena, and Cena gets some help from Mr. 619 because we got to have that 619 pop in the 619. But Dom is getting that belt off of Cena.
Yeah, I agree, and I think it might be the Americanos who help out. I feel like there's slowly but surely Judgment Day and Dom are parting ways. But yes, Dominic Mysterio. So that leads us to the main event. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, the Usos, and Roman Reigns versus Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman on the outside.
I think the Vision is going to make this happen. I think the Vision wins, and I think we get turmoil between Punk, Cody, and Roman because Roman said, "I'm coming for one of these titles," and they don't know which one. And me, I think if the target is going to be on anybody's back, I think it's on Cody's back. I think Roman goes after Cody again. I think there's more bad blood there, and the Tribal Chief will let it be known at the end of War Games that he's coming for Cody Rhodes, but they're not winning.
I think you convinced me. I feel like the heels will win this. I'm trying to go back through time here. Last year, Babyfaces won. The year prior to that, Babyfaces won. The year prior to that, the Bloodline won, but they were so over. They were pretty much babyfaces. That's with the whole Sammy situation. So I think it's time. Yeah, I think it's time for the heels to win, and it just makes it doesn't hurt the good guys by any means. They're still at the top, but it does a lot for Breaker and Reed, Logan Paul, whatever. I don't know if he really needs anything for him. And then you have Lesnar, who obviously is going to play an enormous role at WrestleMania because he's just all over the promos. So yeah, I think I'm with you. I think the heels win, but man, imagine going off the air and they're just standing there with their hands up, getting booed out of the building. Almost doesn't feel right for Thanksgiving weekend.
I don't know if they get booed. I think Breaker's over. I think they're going to be barking.
They are. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're probably right. If anything, it seems like Cody has a little less juice. Obviously, he's an enormous star, but you can hear boos from time to time.
Bro, there was a moment, and I don't know if you remember towards his ending at AEW, there's a moment where the crowd does not like Cody. Like, even though it's babyface, the crowd is like, because maybe they might hear about what the internet's talking about or whatever, but
yeah,
there's a moment where the crowd is not with Cody, and I'm getting like deja vu about that now. Mm-hmm. There's a moment on a Monday night where Cody is in the ring, right after Roman comes out. Cody goes out, and the crowd, like, Cody is trying his best to get over with the crowd, and the crowd is like, you could see people not really doing the whoa. You can see people not really there for. There's a guy in the front row going like this.
Yeah, well, there were some boo birds here in Salt Lake. I don't know if you heard it on the TV for Saturday night's main event, but there were people booing him. Yeah, a lot of cheers still. He's ridiculously over with the kids, except for my son. Bronson's like, no, I don't like him. I'm like, why? He goes, he's just boring. I'm like, Cody Rhodes is boring. Got a tattoo on his neck. It's Mr. USA. What are we talking about?
I love Cody, man, and I just think the more that he's getting booed, I think the more the universe is telling him to go heel.
Yeah,
and I think the more that he goes heel, and this is where we're gonna get. I know that Roman is a in betweener, but this might push Roman all the way to face if that's what we get.
People just love Roman, man, and I don't think anyone's ever gonna boo him again. He was booed heavily when he was the one getting pushed in our face, and now everyone loves him. So I also, before we say our goodbyes, I want you to be prepared for a disappointment when the 4 days thing is just a promo for WrestleMania, but for the women, as we thought maybe possibly Liv was coming back or something of the former fashion. It's just going to be a promo for the women, because the last one was Rhea. You just didn't see her face. You saw her tattoos.
That's god awful.
Yeah.
Then that means that was who was the first one? Was that Alexa Bliss?
Seems kind of weird for it to be Alexa, but maybe.
Yeah. All right, and I guess we're just not doing anything with the men's tag team titles. Jesus Christ, I am.
No, we got a Survivor Series, traditional Survivor Series match Friday.
Would you say the Island of Misfit Toys? That promo was god awful.
Well,
Sammy tried his best, but geez.
It was a throwback to early 90s, like 90-91 Survivor Series promos. And they're like with the Ultimate Warrior, Animal and Hawk, and I don't remember who else was on that team, but it just reminded me 1,000% of that.
But everybody that you just mentioned in the 90s or 80s is hot.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what that's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah.
Oh man, but Sammy's trying, man. I hope they win. Do we get that match Friday?
Yes, and I already know what happens, and I
why pre-tape a good match like that? Like why it's a big deal. You know what I mean? Like why pre-tape that? I get it.
Well, because they send the family home. Like, it's the day after Thanksgiving. They want wrestlers to be with their families, which is cool. And because they got a big day Saturday. So
I get it.
Some of them have a big day Saturday.
Yeah. Do we get any that's one thing we didn't speculate, and we just got seconds at this point. But any big returns, any big pops that we get Saturday night?
Maybe Jericho. He'd be the only one I could think of, even though Tony Khan, the interview you sent me with Ariel, he said they're still trying to work it out. But everything I read on the shitty dirt sheet said that he had signed with WWE. So
the wife made a good point. She said, "Where's Randy?" And if you remember, before Randy left, he told Cody like he wants his shot, and he kept looking at that title. So I think we might see the Viper come back Saturday.
That'd be cool.
To be like, Roman, you need to chill because I'm in line.
Yeah. I love Randy. I'm good on him always being there, but I see again, I just Google or I get IT on Randy Orton, and there's all these dirt sheets saying all kinds of things that I won't talk about. So anyways.
All right. Thanksgiving, man. I'm thankful for you, man. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for you listening, watching, anybody that shares, likes anything of ours. I really appreciate people giving us their ear, man.
I agree with you. There's a million podcasts out there. There's
a million.
The hundreds and hundreds of fans. Yeah, I agree with you. Thank you to everyone who listens. Very thankful for my family. Thankful for you, Dre Rocca. Excited for your Podsmas, which starts December 1st, which will be the next chance you have to see Dre Rocca.
And you, because you're day one.
I'm day one, baby. Day one. You know what it is. Day one-ish. Yeet or no yeet, whatever you want to say. Okay? We're here. I talk a lot of shit about other podcasters and not even podcasters, other people. So if you want to get your Christmas loving, Christmas vibes, but also a little bit of shit talking, episode 1, Podsmas, day one-ish.
There you go. At Dre-Rocka, DRERAWKA is how you can follow. At Figure4Pod on Instagram is how you can check us out. YouTube, and however you consume your audio journal. Yeah, that.
Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the turkey. Enjoy the naps. Enjoy the football. Enjoy Survivor Series on Saturday.
Yeah, Stranger Things and Dairy as well. Whole
lot of TV watching, baby.
Lock yourself in the bedroom and veg out. All right, we're out.
Peace.